Hello guys, my name is Reda and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be speaking about money management. More specifically, I'm going to share with you a few tips and also will give you a few steps that you can follow so that you can be successful in saving money and be a good money manager overall. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into it. So the mechanics behind money management is pretty simple. Imagine your bank account and imagine the global economy. So you have money going out from the global economy into your bank account, then money going out from your bank account to the global economy, and that's how it circulates. You get basically money going out from your general economy to your bank account. That is your income, and then your expenses is whatever goes out from your bank account to the global economy back again. So in other words, unless you're able to stop the money that goes out, some of the money that goes out from your bank account to the global economy, well, you will never see that money again. And what we call income, that money that goes from the global economy into your bank account, is divided in different categories. You have your stable incomes that basically can be, let's say, I don't know, you have a property and you rent it out and that rent is entering every month. That is a stable income. Then you have your unstable incomes. It's like when you win the lottery or you get some heritage money, or every income that is not stable, that doesn't come every month, that it will be now and then or maybe once in a lifetime, and that is your unstable income. And you have your paycheck, your monthly paycheck. Well, where do you put that? Do you consider that is a stable income or unstable income? Well, I think it's somewhere in the middle, although it is not good to feel about it as stable, as tomorrow you can lose your job, or if you are self-employed as well, or business owner, your business can go wrong, so it's not good to consider it completely stable. However, you cannot consider it an unstable business as well, so it's somehow in the middle. And to be successful, what you have to do is to create as many stable sources of income as possible. So many mainstreams that all brings to your bank account stable sources of income. And then bring us to the step where now you have all your income together, which is your total revenue, and it brings us to step number one, that you have to block some money. The first money that you have, the first account that you have to think about, so you have to think about it in two steps. The first step that you have to think about is that you have to block some money for emergency funds. This is very important, guys, to have an emergency fund. Why? Well, things can hit the fan, let's put it that way, right? So yeah, things can go wrong all the time, and unless you're prepared for it, you can have a pretty bad time. It happened to me. I was prepared for it. I wasn't prepared enough because it came out of the blue, but thankfully I was half prepared, so I took a hit, but not a very bad hit. But I'm thinking, if I would have had no money at all, oh my god, I would definitely not be doing this video today. I would still going out of debt and off. I don't even want to think about it. So yeah, guys, you have to have an emergency fund. How much money do you need to have in that emergency fund? Well, enough, but not too much. And I will tell you why. You have to have at least, if you are single, not married, you live on your own, you should have at least the equivalent of 6 months of your monthly expenses, so that if something goes wrong, you have 6 months to make things go right again. So if you lose your job, whatever happens, 6 months is more than enough to try to find another source of income. But if you are married, or if you, or more especially if you have kids and, you know, like big family and very serious guy, then that budget should be higher than that. Ideally, it should be between 1 year and 2 years, and ideally for everyone, depending on your earnings, of course, but in an ideal world, you should have 2 years of your monthly expenses saved in that emergency account. This will help you to invest and to do whatever you will do with a big peace of mind. Whatever happens, if you lose your job, if an investment doesn't go right, that's okay. You know you have an emergency account, nothing bad will happen for you, and of course you will feel confident to take even more calculated risk. But at the same time, in that bank account or in that emergency fund, you don't want to have more than 2 years of your monthly saving, and the reason for that is, well, the interest rate that you get on that money. If you want a bank account or saving account that you can access your money anytime, well, the best you can get is around 0.7% or maybe 1% if you're very lucky, and that is way lower than inflation. So you will end up losing your money, loses its value, and it's totally useless for you if you lose value. That is not the point. The point is to make money work for you and not you working for money. So that's the big goal, that's the big picture that you have to think about. That's why only 2 years, maximum 2 years is more than enough for you. If you don't sort out, if you have a big situation, you don't sort it out within 3 years, you are in big trouble, mate. So anyway, 3-4 years will not help that much. So that's why I think 2 years is enough. And then it brings us to the step number 2, which is save another part of the money to invest. You have to invest, guys. You have to learn to invest. Take some whatever you like to invest in. Try to learn about it as much as possible. Take calculated risk, of course. Know what you're doing. Don't invest in stuff you don't know. But you have to invest if you want to make your money work for you. That's the only way you will succeed. You can buy either real estate, whatever, depending on your money and how much do you have and what you want to do with it. But yeah, you will have to invest if you want to be successful, if you want to have more money, and basically be financially free, to have that financial freedom that we all dream about. And of course, I cannot stress this enough, you start to invest only and only and only after you have that emergency fund ready for you, because then you will not feel the pressure when you are investing that, oh, if something goes wrong I will have no money or something. I still want to start that business and something happens or business doesn't work out. When you have that emergency fund, you can then go do whatever you want with that peace of mind that you have an emergency fund to go back to if you know, things hit the fan again. And step number 3, of course, that you have no choice about, is not really a step, but you have no choice, is let the rest of the money go back into the global economy. That would be your rent or mortgage, your holidays, your expenses, clothes, etc. That all has to go back. It's healthy. You cannot stop too much. It's healthy for the economy and for the money to circulate. It's like the circle of life, guys. You don't choose it. You have to do it, and you have to try to control what you can control, but then after that it's good to let go as well. And I want to leave you guys with 4 advices here, 4 advices that I think would be very important for you guys to perform well and to better manage your money. Number 1, find that good balance between saving and spending. You don't want to be spending too much. You don't want to live paycheck to paycheck, of course. You don't want to spend more than you earn, but at the same time you don't want to make too many concessions. You don't want to make too many sacrifices, because you will reach burnout, and that also is not good. You live only once. You have also to have fun. You have to go on holiday. All this is very essential. So that's why finding that balance is very essential. I think it's very important, and you have to find the good balance that makes you feel happy, and that make you feel that those sacrifices that you make are actually worth it. My second advice for you guys would be to save every month. I cannot stress this enough. You have to be consistent. There is no excuse for not saving every month. Every month you should be able to save something, a minimum that you in your brain, it has to go out every month. It doesn't have to be that, can be more, but definitely not less. It's only by being consistent that you will form this habit of saving, and it will become automatic, and you will prosper. If you are not able to do it, I'm afraid to tell you, you will never succeed, and you will never be a good manager with your money. That's the honest truth, guys. But if you're having trouble saving, or you don't know how to save, I have a video right here that will show you the steps that I follow to start saving money. I'm pretty sure you will find a lot of help in that video. My third advice would be that once you've saved enough money, once you have a comfortable cushion to sleep on, let's put it that way, and you know that if something happens, you have an emergency fund that you can refer to, then it's time to invest. It's time to learn investing. It's time to invest your money, because if you don't do that, guys, guess what? Well, inflation will take all your money. It will be also a very good thing for you to learn to have multiple sources of income. The more sources of income you will have, the more comfortable you will feel, and whenever something wrong will happen, you will feel always more comfortable, because if something happened to one source of income, you know that you have many more that tackles that one, so you will be fine. And my fourth piece of advice, and I think is the most important one, well, don't blame anyone for your own mistakes, guys. Don't blame anyone. I hear that so often. Well, it's the economy, well, it's the politics, well, whatever, it's my dog, it doesn't matter. Don't put your blame on your dog, guys, or whatever you want to put the blame on. You have to take full responsibility for what happens, okay? Whatever happened in the past, it is in the past. If you're watching this video, it means that you want to improve yourself. Maybe you have debt. Watch my video about how to pay off debt. Maybe it's another problem, but you have to do whatever you can possibly do to improve your situation. If you are motivated, you will do whatever it takes. Either pay off your debt, either getting a better job, working more hours, starting a business, whatever works for you guys, but you have to do more. If you're not happy with your situation, don't blame anyone, just do more. Take your life in control and do the maximum that you can to improve your quality of life. Okay, so that was it guys for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think I should improve in my videos. Tell me if you like my content. Give me an honest feedback. I really love that from you. And I see you in the next video. Help you to keep more to